Okay. Starting video number 2 here after watching the ODB. JR. Just kind of show us some moves there. And now we're going to look at Jason Verrett against OK State and Baylor. Just a quick thing with Verrett again. Fast, 5'10", 189. I expect that you'll be watching this when you watch the last video. So, I'm not going to get too much into that. But let's just get right into the Oklahoma State video. I think Oklahoma State is a great wide receiver, so where is he? Ooh, what number is he? He's bottom of the screen. Got the dreads. Okay. Easy to follow. Off-man technique, potentially. Yes, off-man. Playing a little trail. Look like my dog is going nuts. Okay. Got top of the screen. Low hip to hip. Hip to hip. You don't see too much hip to hip. I like hip to hip. Hip to hip is good. What is hip to hip? Hip to hip means you engage, like he has, and then instead of giving up ground that you can play the man, then the ball, you're just hip to hip with him. You're just playing the man the whole way. You never really care about when the ball comes. You're just going to blanket him. Typically, there's a trail technique, which lots of teams teach nowadays, and trail is just you follow the wide receiver, and then you rally on the ball. Little box action there, little zone, a little confused. Looked like the linebacker didn't kick out quick enough. Now playing man press, love it, hip to hip. Oh, you don't see hip to hip, man. Teams don't teach it. They're afraid because you can get beat so easily, but if you can cover, forget about it. Oh, ooh. What uniforms is that for Oklahoma State? That's ugly. Look at this jam. I love his use of the hands. Gets drilled, but nice. Very nice. Here he is again. Jamming, hip to hip. Look how physical he is. My. Look at this. 3-4 yards off the ball. Jamming, riding, hip to hip. I love watching it. All zone. So, a little late in the reaction. You just gotta leave your zone, man. Go. Don't hesitate. Let it run. I think he hesitates. Yeah, definitely hesitates. You just gotta go. Just gotta run. Don't worry about it. That's your man in your zone. Showing blitz. Nah, he's just gonna jam and run. This is a team that plays this way. It's the New England Patriots. They show a lot of man coverage. They show a lot of, hip-to-hip coverage rather than trail technique. Nick Saban plays almost exclusively trail technique. Patrick Peterson plays almost exclusively trail technique in Arizona. Well, lost his footing there. Lost his footing. What route was being run? Just quick stop, quick in. Maybe an in-out route. Here he comes. He even gets physical there. I mean, he wanted to get his hands on him. Now that wouldn't fly in the NFL. Here he goes. And good recognition. Just a little slow though. So again, a little slow on the recognition of the zone. You gotta run. You just gotta get to your zone, man. Just gotta get to your zone. Stop looking at the guy that's in front of you. Get to your deep zone. I love that there is man coverage one play, zone coverage the next. I love seeing that. That tells me that he can change on fly. Look, they're in cover 2 right now. This looks like a cover 2, but it's not a down cover 2. It's a man-to-man 2 deep. I love it. There's no zone going on here. This isn't Tampa 2. This is just 2 deep safety. Now, the safety, I don't know where the safety is. What's the safety doing? What are you doing, buddy? You don't not worry about him. You're not worried about him. What are you worried about the stop route for, man? Sorry. Bad football. Look, he's switching sides. Get under. He shows physicalness when he wants to jam a receiver. Not seeing it when the guy's running at him. That's good. He didn't. Alright. I like this. They're in man coverage, it looks like. He has man coverage. At least. Okay. No matter what. I'm just going to go with this. He is on this guy. typically you see DBs start chasing quarterbacks the second they pull down. Now, not saying all the time or whatever, trick plays, whatever. I'm glad that our corner here is concerned about the wide receiver and is trusting his 6 guys right here to take care of the run game inside. He doesn't care about the run game. He doesn't need to care about the run game. That's not his responsibility. He starts caring about the run game, these guys start running past him for touchdowns. He just is worried about the wide receiver. Look, his eyes are on the wide receiver the whole time. I love it. You have 6 guys inside, sometimes 7, to be worried about the run game. Let them worry about it. You take care of those wide receivers. A little trail technique there. So separating it. Kind of reactionary. That's okay. He's showing different coverages. And I like seeing different coverages. It's always good to see a guy that's splitting everything up, showing that he can play man, zone, jamming at the line of scrimmage, playing off, doing everything you want a corner to do. Oh, see, reacted well this time. Look at this. So he got beat twice early in the game by not reacting quickly enough. This time, seamless. Seamless gets to his deep half. Seamlessly. Never, no question in his mind what he has to do. What does this guy do in front of him? The guy in front of him does the in route, just like last time. Last time he bid on it. This time he learned from his mistake and just ran with the guy. He knows he doesn't have to worry about that guy. I'll just worry about the man run the seam route. Love it. It's at the top of his screen now. And, whoo, please show us again. Please show us again. Please show us again. Oh, how do you not show that again? Gets in there, swats it. Okay. I mean, that was all him. It wasn't a drop pass by any stretch. Excuse me. Okay. Physical. Hip to hip, man. Oh, man. I liked watching D. Milner last year because D. Milner played physical but played trail technique. And, I like seeing trail technique. That wasn't pass interference. I like seeing trail technique because NFL teams run it, bottom of the screen. Same thing. I'll continue that thought in 1 second. Same thing. He has the zone. Watch, he points it out. He knows that's not his guy. He takes off running for his guy. Okay, go back on the trail technique. NFL teams are running trail. That's what they're doing. That's just what they want to run when they run man. Now, a lot of teams are running zone coverages, but teams want to run man. And if they run man, they want to run it safely. Trail technique, where pretty much what it means is that you're going to run behind the wide receiver, and there's going to be a safety over the top all the time. What I'm seeing here is a man-to-man coverage, and the safety is not even going to look at Verrett because he knows Verrett's covering his guy. Think about the Jets when they had Revis. They went to single high safety. I mean, they were sitting too high, but the single high safety in the Jets would push to the opposite end where Revis was and double cover that side of the field and leave Revis by himself. That's why it was called Revis Island. It wasn't, it's a joke, but it's also what the coverage was. And Verrett's playing something similar to that style. Now, obviously, I'm not comparing to Revis. I'm just saying that the scheme is similar, except that they have the safety pushed. They're just sitting too high. This big wide receiver likes running this in route. That's what they want him to run. Good. There's the physicalness I was looking for. Okay, go on to Baylor game. Oh, we got twins, and gets blocked. Looking to the sideline, getting his coverage. Press man. Beat. Why is he beat? Play action. What happens here? Play action. Our safety. He's playing behind. Verrett's playing trail technique there, it looks like. Because he has the safety over him, and the safety's nowhere to be found. So they went to a different kind of style against Baylor. That kind of makes sense. He's off the screen at the bottom. You know, Baylor, the most explosive offense in the country. Really good coverage. I need to, you know, couldn't see it. Couldn't see it. And they're gonna, here we go. Okay. So his balance is not very good there. A little concerned about the balance. Rallies well, and, you know, plays the ball. So that's, hey, you're allowed to do that. DBs have to be allowed to play the ball. 4th and 9, going for it. What is this? This is some newfangled football. 3rd and 9, down distance. Oof. I don't know what happened there. I hate watching broadcast view for some of this stuff. It's too hard to tell. Here we go. So Verrett, man-to-man on his guy. He's playing like a trail. He's not sticking hip to hip like he was in the previous game at Oklahoma State. It's a great job by that safety. Just don't yell at him. Oh. There's off man. So we're seeing him playing off man. I like just seeing all the different styles of coverage that he's running. That's terrific to see. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. What happened? Oh, come on. Show us the replays. You already suck with the broadcast view. Oh, reacted on that ball well. Is he playing trail again? Or it's not jamming, so it looks like a trail technique. But he's got no help over the top. So he's just blanketing him. That's good reaction though. Able to come back in the ball. He looked like the wide receiver there. My voice cracked. I'm sorry about that. That's a terrific play. That's where the acceleration comes in. Oh, he was just off man. They blew it. Off man. Oh, gets beat on jump ball. But it still had pretty decent coverage. You know, this is off man coverage. This is what happens. You're gonna get beat underneath every once in a while. You know, that's part of the thing when you play off. When you play man, like when you play on the ball man, you can see I hate finish last thought. When you play on the ball man, you can get beat deep, but you know, you're not allowing the quarterback a lot of time to make decision making. So if your defensive line can get there quick, quarterback can't get rid of the ball quickly. You play off man, they're going to be able to get rid of the ball quickly, but for shorter yardage. I mean, that's, you know, football 101. Sure, you guys all know that, but just, you know, just throwing it out there. What I hate here, I hate when defenses play passive against trips, diamond, or triangle formations. I want to jam this up man, because this up man can cause so much havoc. He can pick a player, you know, we call it a rub route, but can pick a player. You don't know what type of routes these guys are going to run. They can pick you by running different routes. He comes out, he runs an in, he runs a seam. You know, it's so, you want to jam this guy to slow down the other two. I hate leaving him uncontested in line of scrimmage. And look, we have a seam in and out. And they cover it very well. So, you know, they're telling Nito shut up here. But with it said, I still think that the best way to handle that is just jam at the line of scrimmage. Just punch him at the line, blow it up before it can happen. A couple more plays here. I'm very biased to early part games. I need to go to second half more. Yeah, we're already 15 minutes in. Don't want this going too long. This is all quick hitters supposed to be. Get caught up too much in this. I'm watching quarterback, wasn't watching Verrett. I'm bad sometimes. I'm bad. Let's just move ahead. Oh, buddy. Touchdown. Is this Verrett? No, Verrett's the top of his screen. Let's say he's covering well, though. So he's not even looking. Look, the quarterback never even looks that side of the field. No concern. Not even worried about it. I'm going to live on the left side of the field. And it works. I like the Baylor quarterback, too. He had an interview on Dan Patrick. It was pretty cool. Top of the screen. 41-31. Close game. Gotta keep it close. Verrett's just kind of staying there. It's off the screen at the bottom. Okay, dude, 2 more plays. Move ahead. I want to see Verrett play. It's at the bottom of the screen. Yikes. Come on, give me one more Verrett play. We're all very happy for you TCU fans, though you lose this game. They lose this. Come on. I want to see him cover someone. Why is that so hard? This game ends 41-31. So I'm sitting here saying they lose. They almost won. Okay. There we go. No, we don't. Come on. Throw another pass. You're Baylor. No wonder you lost to UCF. Okay. Well, we'll just have to go with what we had because Baylor isn't going to cooperate there. Wow. So, just to kind of synopsis on ODB and Verrett, I'll do it in this video. ODB, Beckham, very good at route runner, it looked like. I really liked his speed. His acceleration was incredible. Obviously, extreme athlete. Does a lot of things right. I liked his route running. It seemed pretty crisp, consistent. Consistency on routes is important. So, definitely like him. And, I gotta compare him with Mike Evans. Definitely don't think he's better than Sammy Watkins, but I'll definitely look at him with Mike Evans and compare the two. Because I have this. Beckham is considered third, going mid-first round. So I think him and Evans are a good comparison to see how one works with the other. One versus the other. Verrett, I love Verrett. Cool, buddy. If you're telling me you can get him in the second round, which I think I saw in one draft, no way, man. You can't let the talent like that go in the second round. I get it. He's 5'10", but man, a man press corner is playing hip to hip. Staying with the wide receiver, uses his hands well, physical when he needs to be, attacks the ball, plays as a wide receiver, understands the routes coming at him. If we can watch a corner and he's running the routes with the wide receiver, watch Alteron Werner. I think he's on the Bucks now. He was with the Titans last year. He runs the routes like he's a wide receiver. That's what I was kind of seeing. Not as crisp, but Verrett. There's potential there for that. Hip to hip is a very difficult thing to run, especially with no safety help. Now, he had, pseudo safety help. The safety was sitting back there, but I don't think he was looking to Verrett too much. But I loved watching him. I expect some big things after watching that. But I'm looking at CBS right now. CBS is saying he can go to number 12, number 24 to the Bengals, and 30 to San Fran. So 12 to Rams, 24 to the Bengals, or 30 to San Fran. 12 might not be an overpick for him, personally. I like that. I have to compare him to the other corners, which I will start doing here in a minute. But man, that was impressive. Very impressed with that. So I appreciate you watching the videos. I hope you enjoyed it. Very shortly, if you're watching live on the Twitch stream, I will be doing a first round rundown. We're just going to go quick 3, 4, 5 minutes on players, quick synopsis. Just going to see what my feelings are. That way I have a look at all the first round players, so before I do this mock draft tonight, I at least have a fresh look at all of them. So thanks for watching, and talk to you guys soon.